Snoopers gonna snoop. Hello again, it's Sonic Electro, and today I just received a brand new Lego Bricks and Pieces haul. This is an order that I made last month, and in the UK we're kind of experiencing a few delays with deliveries, but it's no biggie because this order actually arrived at a pretty convenient time. And as you can see, there's a lot of different types of selection of pieces and minifig pieces, and they're linked with a couple of mocks that I'm making, so I'm going to show you exactly what I have inside of here. Now, this time last year I also made another Bricks and Pieces haul, and I have it right here. I've kind of separated out the pieces into bags, but the pieces in both orders are linked with the same mocks, so I figured I'd show you both together, starting with the one I got last year. Okay, so I'll start off with the parts order that I made in March of 2020, using the surface of a former parts bag as just a surface to put the pieces on. And here are all the parts that I acquired from my haul of last year. First of all, I'll start with the bag stuff and the predominantly dark blue pieces. It is, we have in here, with some extra little bits. And if you didn't know already, I'm actually trying to recreate the LEGO Dimensions TARDIS. I did so before a few years ago, just not with the right pieces. And I know everybody else has pretty much made their own by now, but I just wanted to take the opportunity now to get all the pieces that were needed. And also got some stickers on the way. And yeah, these are, not all the pieces are here because I actually started making builds separately because I checked I was going to do this in November, but I wasn't. Fortunately enough, I forgot some pieces which are in the new order, so I started to make what I could. And I also got some spare pieces, I don't know why, but yeah, just have a few tiles and plates and some studs, and yeah, hopefully you'll see a showcase for it very soon. And the rest of the pieces we have in here are for my second mock, which I'll tell you right now is Harry Potter themed. It's a model I made a couple of years ago, and I'm now starting to get the pieces I need to put it together. So as you can see, I have two dark grey 16x16 base plates, and it will be around this long, just to let you know. I also have a couple of these doors, which came in the Great Hall set and some other Guest Kingdom sets. I also got a couple of these tan pieces. I don't know why I just got these randomly, but because they're fairly new and they're pretty interesting to me. And I also have, like TARDIS, another bag of pieces from my own collection that will go into making the model itself. So yeah, those will go along with these and other pieces I got from there. I also have this chest of drawers because I don't have this piece, and it's pretty interesting to me. I like how it goes. A couple of drawers, as you can see. And finally, I have a few minifig pieces. These are nothing too special, they're just a couple of black legs, which are very overabundant and I didn't really need them. I also have got this hairpiece because I don't have a lot of this style, and I like how it looks, it's pretty interesting to me. I also have Hermione's hairpiece because I thought I need it, but it's still nice to get in its own way. And finally, I got Sirius's hairpiece, which is a pretty nifty one to get. It's not so common, but yeah, I don't know how I can use these yet, and kind of wish I got more I guess unique or more useful pieces, but these was a good foundation, and I wish I got the rest of the TARDIS pieces. But yeah, this is a good foundation for what I will hopefully build in the future. And finally, here's a quick overview as to the receipt. As you can see, not too many expensive pieces, especially there were more than one I got. And on the other side, the other ones I did get. Yep. And in total, it was just under £21, so fairly basic, inexpensive Lego parts haul. And here we have the parts order from March 2021, this year. And the surface. Lovely pouring up. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly sort these out, if that's okay, and use a snap transition. Ready? Ah, there we go. By the way, is it okay to use the snap as a transition? Either way, here are all the pieces roughly sorted out. I guess I'll start with the more obvious stuff first. Just had to change the shot just then, but yeah, from left to right we have the pieces I was missing from my TARDIS, which includes 9 of these 1x2 dark blue tiles, which is part of my design, and one of these grey cones. also have some of these white pieces, like the studded brick and 4 of these frogs, which is another build that's Stock 2 related. You'll somewhat see what that's for. To the far left, we have these pieces, which are for this build, a pre-existing one. I just wanted my design, nothing too special there. And the other pieces you'll notice are for my Harry Potter mug. So I have 3 of these grill panel pieces, which will go on the base plate. It's just a little design feature. I have 8 of these tan columns. I have 20 of these brown frames and these lattice panes up around there. And yeah, these harmony windows are going to be used in the mock. And I also have this transparent, I guess, crystal, which is, I guess I could also use in my build. And to the far right, I also have just these miscellaneous tan pieces, like 2 of these brick clips, which will hold the door in place. About 14 of these tins, and these sloped bricks, I guess, which are also for windows. And yeah. And here's a close-up shot of all of the minifig pieces, I guess. Also forgot about this flame piece, the newest type 1, dual molded with black, for a nice smoky effect there. Something I could use. Okay, so where to begin? I guess I'll start with the torsos. Just a couple of basic civilian torsos, which are very nice. I love this jacket with the banana printing there, and this piece there, the satchel. I got this Digiverse shoulder pad armor because it was pretty interesting. Like how it looks, the place for the gamer tag there. I got a couple of these headpieces, Han Solo's. This one's from the newest Tangled Tower, Punzel's Tower set, so I'd get them both. Got a couple of these classic space helmets. I don't know where the black one comes from, but I knew that was on there, so I'd get it. And this blue one, as a fixed Benny's one there. It's not focusing, sorry. There we go. I also got, I guess a few pieces did come from the Chinese New Year set, like this red scarf, this head, I'll come to this head, and a couple of these adorable little white bear hats. I think that's what they are. They're so cute. I wanted to get those. Also have a couple of these very nice smarmy with this bowler hat and umbrella piece. This is actually a tease for a ideas project, which I may submit later in the year. You'll see what that's about. You may not know the property. Also a couple of stuff from the Stranger Things set. Apologies for that slight cut there, but yeah, a couple of stuff from the Stranger Things set, Lucas's head, and this nice wizard drawing sketch. Also got the newer Olaf torso, just to replace an old one I have, or if you want to have some fun, there we go. Perfect. Also got a couple, well, I also got this headpiece, the slick back Widow's Peak. Random piece, don't have too much of that hairstyle. I've got a couple of these pilot helmets, just out of interest, because I don't have, it looks pretty cool with the new visor and breathing apparatus. I've got some scissors. I also got these couple of pieces, which I don't know, I saw from Lego Legacy. There was a mandolin build, and all the pieces are available yet, but I decided to have a head start with the top and the handle. I also have this paint palette. It's a very nice piece to get. And I guess I got a couple of heads, civilian ones. This one I can use, and this is the young Wu face. I'm going to try to erase the facial print just to see what he looks like. And I guess, oh yeah, also these dual molded Spider-Man legs, which I don't have the new one yet, but the new one doesn't have dual molded legs, so if I ever get one, then I will replace the legs with these. And also got this blue hat, which reminds me of Petro, as he appeared in the modern era in WandaVision. And I also have these few tiled pieces. For instance, this piano, which is a very nice piece. This cassette tape player, looks pretty classic. Got this keyboard and computer screen, this I can use. This, I guess, keypad. And I guess I'll show you some other pieces, what they're for, these ones specifically. I've got a couple of Thor's new tan hairpiece, just to replace some of my older Thor minifigs as a bright yellow style. Let's see how that looks. already looks so much better. I gotten some dark tan mid-legs for my Hermione from the Prisoner of Azkaban set, just to make her look more older and more accurate to the scene that the set is depicting. I also got this dark brown lightsaber hilt and toothpiece for Killmonger, so he has his double, knife set and ready to kick into action. It's just cooler that he has both accessories that he wields. And finally, I have a couple of these light blue crystals. I'll show you what these are for now. And I got this specifically for a young Vitruvius minifig that I have in my collection. So he has his complete staff set up, just like how it did in the beginning of the LEGO movie. And look at that, he is totally complete now. So yeah, let's have one last look at all the pieces I got in this haul. And here's just a brief look at the receipt for my latest parts haul. The dual molded legs were actually the most expensive piece in this haul. One of them was $220, which is quite surprising. I guess it makes sense. And just, yeah, as you can see, some basic pieces there. Lucas has said it's only 25p, which I'm surprised about. And yeah, just there's obviously more than one I got, and that piece is invisible. And yes, more of a longer list. Yeah, Olaf's torso was quite expensive too, coming out at 158. The bear hat was also actually quite expensive too. That's about 84p. Thor's headpiece, pretty cheap too. The mini mask, 20p. The flame, I guess it's kind of new, 65. Yeah, I guess just more than one. Some of the more common pieces are fairly cheap. Ooh, only 7p for that shaft. That's fairly new. And bull hat, 64. I guess I'm just pointing out the ones that stick out to me. But yeah, there's some cool, interesting to see the price differences. Next page, have again, that is also fairly cheap. Only 20 quantities and 2160. I guess the frames are a bit much because they're a bit thicker. Is that the dark brown one? Yeah, and that's actually cheaper than the reddish brown one, interestingly enough. The classic space outfit is also fairly cheap too. These are quite big, sophisticated grill plates, so that's why they're a bit much. Yeah, everything else on the bottom. £1, that's about 10p per piece. Yeah, fairly cheap there. And I guess the last page, I guess that's the cheapest piece. Well, only 6p. No, nose cone's 4p, surprisingly. And these medium legs, I guess the ones in dark tan, well, actually medium legs themselves are quite expensive. About 137. I think roughly the same price, the black helmet as the blue helmet. And yeah, I guess, yeah, I don't know, lattice. I thought it would be more than £1. It's only 68p. And yeah, my total order for this was about 40, but with shipping, £42. So yeah, quite a bit much. I just realised my mum was going to watch this. Oh yeah, I forgot. Happy Mother's Day. And yeah, that's it for the that's it for this. Here are all the pieces together again, and I guess combining the parts from my last order from last year. Pieces together. I don't mind the blue ones in the bags. And is that right? And yeah, this is I guess a culmination of this double part, if you will, double part Lego pieces haul. I'm very happy to have gotten. It's very exciting just to get Lego pieces, bricks and pieces, because they're pretty interesting. I feel bad for that. Kind of regret not getting some more or more interesting ones from last time, but I'm happy that this new one makes up for I guess that past regret. And I'm just very happy to finally get all the pieces for the Lego TARDIS, and you'll see a showcase of this hopefully very soon, maybe in a couple of weeks, sometime this month, as well as all the pieces kind of the start to start making my Lego Harry Potter mock. And yeah, just some other more interesting pieces I've gotten from the side, especially the minifig ones, just ones that aren't so easy to get. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy it and all my other videos, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and hit subscribe to stay tuned for new content whenever it comes out. And one last thing I mentioned before, happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there. Have an awesome day. I'll see you all later.